which you are trying to rectify here with Empuran.
No, I'm not trying to rectify anything here with Empuran. I'm just aspiring for a lot of things. When I use words like rectification, it would mean that Malayalam cinema has lost its way. We are doing wonderfully well. You know, we are going through a golden phase in our industry where we are making beautiful films and wonderful filmmakers and actors coming out with splendid performances. So there's nothing to be complaining about as far as Malayalam cinema is concerned. I think maybe ever since this whole phenomenon of cinema traveling across the country and terminologies like pan-Indian and all being coined, theatrical distribution networks have always looked at films that can bring in the first day crowd that will come in with a bag of popcorn and look at it as a piece of entertainment. And Malayalam cinema is not essentially known for big ticket main scale popcorn entertainers, if I can call them that. We are known for making a different kind of cinema, which is yet to find its own space within the distribution theatrical network that we have in this country. I'm sure we'll get there. But having said that, this particular film, that way, is maybe our attempt, as Sir rightfully said, at gate crashing into that phenomenon. This is very much your large scale, big canvas, big ticket, commercial action entertainer. At least that's what I've tried to make. Whether I have succeeded or not, I don't know, but that's what I have tried to make. So maybe we are hoping that this will break a few barriers. This will get a few people to think, hang on, next time a Malayalam film comes to a small screen in Jharkhand, maybe it's worth giving it a try on a weekend. That's what we are hoping for. We dream very big, us down south, and this time I think we have managed to follow it up with some seriously good work. Let's see.
That's what I was just saying, that I want to just clarify that what I meant was I wish to see Malayalam cinema's finesse.
Thank you so much.
Come with the big ticket mass.
I am nowhere near the most finessed filmmakers that we have in the wonderful state of Kerala, but I hope this film has a bit of finesse that will appeal to you.
Mohanlal just, complimented you for the amazing director that you are. Even Rajamouli sir recently, after watching the action, he called it a blockbuster. I want to know, how does it feel when stalwarts like them, compliments you, and does it boost your, morale to do more work like this?
Obviously, for sure. I mean, for my generation, especially for my generation, the reason we are in cinema must be Mohanlal sir and Mammootty sir to a very, very big extent. Because we grew up watching them. I grew up trying to walk like him. I grew up trying to talk like Mammootty sir. My dad was an actor, but from a previous generation. So when I was in my conscience of being able to be influenced by art forms and cinema, it was just these two guys absolutely ruling the roost like they are today. So they are hugely responsible in us getting inspired to be involved with the medium of cinema. So how privileged am I that today I'm sitting next to him, having directed him thrice, and for him to say such kind words about me as a filmmaker is sort of the biggest award I can ever hope to get. Like a couple of days back, I had the privilege of meeting Rajini sir and showing him the trailer. And in fact, I had an opportunity to make a film with him, which I couldn't pull off at that moment. But the way he spoke to me, what he told me about my work, what he told me after having watched the first part, Lucifer, those are things that I'll forever cherish. If you ask me how many awards have I won, I don't remember. But these things I'll never forget. So of course, I mean, these are priceless for me. Yeah.
Even, how is he, Mohanlal sir, as a
He's
actor?
even naughtier than me.
Is he a director's actor?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a... I don't know how to explain this. Sometimes I think it'll be amazing for my friends in the media to actually come and see the process of an actor like Mr. Mohanlal, or for that matter, Mr. Mammootty, because I've worked with him as well, not as a director, but as an actor. I think it gives you so much insight into how an absolute top-of-the-line actor goes through his process or her process, like Manju, for example. I was, Manju, like, sitting here like she's one of us, but she's a legend in her own, I remember, I think what's about 20 years back maybe, I was doing an interview for some channel in Tamil Nadu, and they had asked me, if you ever direct a film, and I had no plans of directing. They asked me, if you ever direct a film sometime in your life, who do you cast in it? I said, Mohanlal and Manju Warrier. You know, I did. I did that interview. I'm assuming would still be in online, and here I am. I've cast Mohanlal and Manju Warrier, so it's a privilege. And my wonderful cast from Hindi cinema. A large part of this film happens in North India. So a large part of this film has Hindi as its language of communication. And I'm very particular that all 5 linguistic versions of the film will retain Hindi where Hindi is being spoken. I'm very particular about that because that very much forms, that part of the film very much forms the core flavor of what the narrative is about. So because of that, I wanted to make sure that I cast the absolute best actors I can find from Hindi cinema. And 2 of the finest decisions that I have made in terms of casting for this film is Abhimanyu Singh and Sukant Goyal. Sukant is here, right? No. Sukant? No, he's left. Yeah, that's like him. Anyway, so it's Abhimanyu Singh and Sukant Goyal. They play central characters in my film. Yeah, Abhimanyu plays a central character in my film. And I have to tell you, the first person who told me, listen, I think this guy should be played by Abhimanyu Singh is my writer, Murli Gopi. And which is when I revisited a film, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Gulal.
Yes.
My God, I mean, why is this? I mean, why are you guys not? What an actor this guy is, man. I mean, it was a joy to shoot him. It was an absolute joy to film with him. And you'll see why when you see the film. You'll see why when you see the film. Nikhat, I know you're in my film for very, very little while, but you know how important you are in the film and what you say is for the film. It was a privilege to have you on location. I did not know she was Amir sir's sister. I know Amir sir quite well. So finally, when the audition tapes came through, and Priyata is here, my casting director, and I said, I'd like her. When I saw her audition, I said, I want her. Priyata, oh yeah, she's wonderful. By the way, she's also Amir sir's sister. I said, really? So then I called Amir sir. And I just want to tell you, he just messaged me asking, is my sister good in the film? So, just now. So I said, sir, she's a lot better than good. So thank you so much. Shubhangi, in a film like this, at a scale and at a narrative structure like this, to have as little screen time as you do, and to make someone tear up, and remember you even when the film finishes, is just amazing. My dear grandmom, where is she? Yeah. She really doesn't look like my grandmom, but what a performance. Love you in the film, I really do. Because I've seen you guys so many times over and over again while editing on the edit table. I keep appreciating all the nuances you have brought out in your character. The finest thing an actor can do is to own the character, bring in your own interpretation to it, and then surprise the filmmaker and the writer. You guys have surprised all of us. Aishwarya, you are in the film for very little while, very, very little while. But you are the pain that carries the film. You are the hurt that drives the film. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being part of the film. Behzad, I know you did this like a favor. You needn't have come to my film and done this role. But thank you so much for traveling all the way to this remote little village somewhere north of Shimla that I took a 600-member unit to and shot the scene. But thank you for coming there, and thank you for being the character, and thank you for voicing those lines, because it took an actor like you to say those lines to convey the fact that what is wrong should be treated and looked upon as wrong. So thank you for it. And same way, there are many, many actors in my film who's just given me the most wonderful performances. My technical crew, my cinematographer, my production designer, my costume designer, my makeup man, my editor, my creative director, my associate director, my team of assistants, my production boys, my light boys. I do cinema in a way where I believe all of them have equal ownership over my film as I do. And if it were possible, I would have my entire team here, celebrating the fact that we are closing in on a release. But yes, it's just been a wonderful, wonderful journey for me. And I truly believe that making these 3 films has actually made me a better actor. because I have been let into the processes of so many fine actors, so many fine technicians, and I've learned so much from all of them. All these people together, I think, will eventually make me a very good actor.